high energy players. He's willing to go for those offstage battles. He's willing to chase as far as he can. The question is, can he open up Use to get those opportunities? As we get into it, it is, of course, going to be the Fenrir Mordex versus the Priya.
That's right, the classic picks, and already Use gonna be starting off here on the chalk rooms, and Marckiemoo put into disadvantage. Use is just getting as close as possible to Marckiemoo and seeing what he's going to go ahead and do next. And now we begin the ladders. Now we begin the chalk room ladders of doom.
I mean, one of Use's greatest strengths from all time has been his ability to read, gets that falling side air. Marckiemoo in a little bit of trouble, sweat beads, but he still gets the touch. Use sticking with a split, yeah, wants to add up more damage, but he's going for these downlights to fuse up and gets a little bit of a bigger hit.
He's beginning to get these juggles going. Marckiemoo not able to find that many clean openings, and Use actually tossing away the chalk rooms in lieu of the sword. Let's see what he's got for us. He's just getting close to Marckiemoo, doing absolutely nothing. That sword was just active enough. Is that going to be it? Not quite.
But he did swap early enough. Another recovery, didn't have the downlight before it, so he didn't have that extra damage. This time, downlight recovery will KO Use with a stock advantage.
Yeah, he just made Marckiemoo so uncomfortable in that juggle. Also, Marckiemoo, I'm sure that he is cursing that side platform. He wanted that so badly, he is going out there for the ground pound, already looking for a way to be able to close it all out, but Use, he makes it back on. We're back in neutral. The weapon tosses are essential. You cannot beat Use without relying on weapon tosses to break neutral.
Okay, good play from Marckiemoo, jumps over the side air, gets the ground pound, doesn't hit the down air. Use now with the advantage state.
That's not what we want to see from Marckiemoo. Usually he just hits those. That was an uncharacteristic whiff. Hopefully he's able to clean that up, and Use is just racking on the damage.
Just naring from below, just throwing these blades into Marckiemoo. Marckiemoo taking so much damage on the second stock. Finally gets a hit, but he can't get the side sig after.
Look, he's just getting close to him and then walking away. He knows exactly the timings that he needs. The end light's gonna be knocking away his weapon, and now he's on the sword. He needs that D-light. Okay, Marckiemoo, he baited a landing, and he got a GC D-light. He's not able to take that free stock still.
Ooh, big attempt there from Marckiemoo with the gravity cancel down heavy. Used with a soft punish with that neutral light. Down light wouldn't have reached because Marckiemoo was in the air, but still, okay, nice side air. Yeah, that'll be the stock.
He gets a stock, but at what cost? You know, this is like truly KO by 1,000 cuts. Use just really racks on that damage. He makes it so easy for himself to be able to get the KO. The side light punishes the whip GCD light, and now Use needs anything at all. There it is, the recovery to take it off the top. He is a full stock ahead. But again, Marckiemoo, he has that X factor. He has that edge guarding factor, but can he execute that against chalk rooms?
He is struggling to get his reads. He's only really punished like 2 dodges from Use. Other than that, he's just been finding these soft openings and not getting much else afterwards.
Okay, nice catch on that jump through from Marckiemoo. He has to respect that recovery, and he does so beautifully. But he's only getting all these neutralators. A Marckiemoo without his combos is so sad. Hugh's not going to be able to finish off that combo, but look at the damage. It is piling up and up.
Okay, Hugh's going to fuse up. Trying to go for that heavy hit and down air. Still connects with that recovery. Now he'll split for the string potential. Oh, what a play. Use just the patience there, turns it around and gets the recovery. Use going to take game number 1.
I'm getting shades of Maximo slightly. That string was incredible. He just followed him all the way up, just able to go ahead and close that off the top. Nicely done. Marckiemoo, listen, he was missing 2 big things. Number 1, combos. Number 2, edge guarding. Without both of those things, how does somebody like him pile on to damage? Without those 2 things, how does he actually find those KOs? He is reliant on his advantage state, and Use has been shutting him down.
A little bit of maybe tournament nerves as Marckiemoo taking a moment to get into this one. Was not able to put out nearly enough damage. 283 versus the 633 on the side of Use.
Both of them being so patient here. Marckiemoo only finding the opening in the form of an end light. He just is trying to get his hits in. If Use is going to go by the... Oh, he caught him without a dodge. That's all guaranteed at that point.
Forced the dodge, then he got the nairs and stares. That's great damage, but Use also has a blender of his own.
Okay, not able to get the jump call up that he's looking for, and the chains, the combos are continuing. Marckiemoo, he's already taken so much damage here. Use, it just doesn't stop.
just keeps control of the ground, and Marckiemoo struggling to get in. There's the recovery, almost takes him out. Markiemoo's in trouble, goes for the gravity cancel downlight for the potential chase dodge recovery to turn it around.
Sidelight just saying, come back here, Marckiemoo. Look at the position that he is in off stage, and he is not pressed at all, but a little bit too high, a little bit too late with that still. Sidelight neutral was unsuccessful. Marckiemoo, he can't find the follow-ups, he can't find the strings, he can't find the two-piece. He's just going hit for hit with Use.
Can't afford those hits as the downlight recovery from Use gonna get him that stock lead. Marckiemoo needs to find a way to get more damage before you can even think about going for a KO, because Use isn't quite in the red yet.
Oh, Use backing up. Okay, Marckiemoo going to be putting him off stage, not able to get the jump call out that he is looking for. He's getting close, and he's crossing him up, and Light successful.
Okay, turns it around, gravity cancel, downlight, ground pound. Yeah, a little bit of gravity after that sidelight, so he fell down into that one, and now Marckiemoo, opportunity to get the lead.
That he is closing this difference between the two of them. Now he just needs to find a way to get those big openings in, but Use is patrolling those top platforms. He is saying, what are you going to do with the gauntlets? You're going to, like, what, neutralize me once at that distance? You don't really have anything else afterwards. Okay, backing up a little bit, those safe recoveries, just fully drifting back with it. Oh my god.
I love the way that Marckiemoo is playing this neutral against Use. We talk about how Use has such a strong neutral game. So Marckiemoo is just doing those dash jumps and then immediately falling backwards. Dash jump, goes backwards, trying to bait Use in.
Oh, goes through the weapon throw. Uh-oh, somebody might get denied of a weapon. Use is going to be denying of a weapon. Marckiemoo eats the weapon toss, and he is all out of options. He has no way to make it back on. Use is completely shutting him down.
Such a commanding lead for Use right now. He's just been able to get hit after hit, whereas Marckiemoo, he'll get like a neutral opener, but he's still not able to cover those dodges from Use.
He uses just that ambiguous. He knows his defensive options, and so Marckiemoo just straight up has to guess. He does not have enough pressure. He does not have a read, a strong read onto Use.
Ooh, misses the nair, and Use able to get the punish. He gets 3 hits for the 1 whiff from Marckiemoo.
He's making Marckiemoo play slow. That's, you know, a little bit tragic, but okay, hold on. Sidelight neutral, he gets another sidelight. That is probably the most amount of consecutive hits that we have seen from him so far. Okay, Use just sticking to the chakrams. Marckiemoo was able to catch a stack. The double takes it off the top. Dookie has a chance.
Does have a chance. This is the closest it's looked in a hot minute, but still, he's got to respect Use. Use able to pick up a sword immediately. Oh, caught the dodge in. Goes for the nairs and stairs. The classic for Marckiemoo. He's getting good damage.
There it is.
Keeps him off stage.
It puts him out there. The ground pound ends up whiffing. Use is going to whiff his neutral. All of a sudden, now the pressure is like it's getting put on here. Can Use play as patiently?
Stage. Ooh, went for a jump Sair there. I think he was expecting Use to bounce off of that neutral air. Nice Sair. Weapon toss to connect. Marckiemoo with the gravity cancel sidelight, and Use can't make it back. Ties it up 1-1.
The entire game, Use was avoiding every single string, every single opening from Marckiemoo, and then at the end there, at that last stock, I'm not gonna lie, I think Use got a little bit nervous. Marckiemoo, he was building up all of that momentum, and then I was saying, wait a second, unsafe with sidelight, uh-oh, unsafe with neutral, oh no, and then Marckiemoo took full advantage of it, and then that sight damage is all guaranteed when you see that dodge be misused, when you see it be burnt up. Amazing, amazing stuff. I was not expecting him to take that game, and now it is 1-1, totally even.
Really impressive play on the side of Marckiemoo, clutching victory from the jaws of defeat, because Use was just looking so solid throughout that entire game, and we get ready to go into game number 3.
He's just getting as close to Use as possible here, and now he's backing off a little bit. Tries to go through the cross-up with that dodge.
Trying to fake out with that down toss, gets in with an air, doesn't hit the down air.
But if he hit that down, you know that was like an 80% chance of him taking the stock. Marckiemoo, he is beginning to assert himself off stage. He is not backing off. He is relentless. That GCD light connected.
Nice. He's sweating, and that's the stock. Marckiemoo steals it away.
How does he do it? Again and again, he keeps finding stocks like that. At any point, it does not matter the damage. He will find them off stage.
Yeah, there was like next to no damage. Use was maybe in the yellow, maybe in the orange, but Marckiemoo just so good at stealing out those options from Use, stealing out his opportunities to get any sort of reset.
Good mix-up. Previously Use dodged up. That time he went through the spot dodge. Marckiemoo was not able to get the punish that he was looking for. It's not going to be that easy. It might sometimes just be a guess for you and like follow-up. Use gets the offstage edge guard. Really nicely done, closing it out with the save. And now it is 2 stocks to 2. This damage lead, you know, honestly, it's pretty substantial. Chakram's damage output is not nearly as you know, it's not that high.
Especially if Marckiemoo's managing to dodge out from those strings of Use. Okay, goes for the fuse up. immediately trying to get that split for the guaranteed neutral lane afterwards.
He gets the one recovery, he backs down to the ground. They're both playing so patiently, and Marckiemoo, he's just approaching.
They're going dash jump for dash jump. Use just with that tap. But like you said, there's not a lot of damage per attack, so Use needs to win a lot more in neutral.
Oh, goes just for the split. He's back to the split. Marckiemoo has him off stage in nasty position. GC sideline.
Weapon toss.
The sniper. How does he do it? Every single weapon toss. He knows exactly when and where to put it. Look at his stock lead.
It's like you said, Marckiemoo, he needs to keep Use off the stage. When he's in the air, that's where Marckiemoo does his best, and he's already getting more damage onto the final stock here of Use.
We've created a monster. We're making a Marckiemoo that actually has to play passive. Oh no, all of a sudden, Use is not able to find a lot of these openings. He whips that sidelight. Marckiemoo just going in and out. He gets that D-light, he catches that timing. The recovery, he fades back. Use is too late on the punish.
Okay, recovery, keeps him in the open air. Use with that recovery of his own. Off the weapon toss, gets the gravity cancel down like ground pound. Little risky with that down heavy, but Marckiemoo still has a substantial lead.
You can never be too safe against Use. You can't give him any openings, and he just goes out there, and he's going to be able to close out that stock. Use is deep into the red, but the question is, can Marckiemoo close? Yes, he can! He is up 2-1 against the previous BCX back-to-back champion.
Marckiemoo playing incredible right now. You know the tension is getting to him, closing his eyes, trying to keep himself calm. He's talked about time and time again how the nerves start to add up on him, so he wants to finish this one off as quick as he can.
I love the momentum that is being built for Marckiemoo here. Honestly, he's playing a little bit more patient. He's playing a little bit more back. He is looking at Use from across the stage. This is not the same Marckiemoo that we've known to be relentlessly approaching for better, or, you know, sometimes get hit for it a few times. He's playing back. He is looking at him in the eyes, and he is making Use go in, and he is successfully punishing him for it. Can Use take us into a game 5? Well, right now, game number 4, let's find out.
Going to small terminus, a triplat map, an interesting pick. Use was leaving the triplats on the board. It was this Mishima and then one more, because he definitely won those platforms.
Oh, let me tell you, the reset potential for Chakrams here is straight up unethical. Marckiemoo, if he is going to get juggled by Chakrams, I'm sending out a prayer for him. But he goes out there for the ground pound. He doesn't get the weapon toss angle that he was looking for.
Yeah, he didn't like it. Ended up picking it up real quick on that one, and Use managed to get back on the stage. And you see in Use, he wants to play a lot more of that control game. Just keep that center stage, keep that range, gets him with the side air, and that's Use with a nice lead.
Yeah, with so little damage on the board, he was doing exactly as he said. He was controlling him, and he was shoving him away. But Marckiemoo, I can't believe that side air. He gets a ground pound. You can't have a lead against him. You can't.
Just respawned and immediately takes back the stock. He says, Use, you cannot get any sort of lead.
Oh my god, that is the X factor that he brings to the table. That is the volatility that Marckiemoo has. And why? I don't know, just because he is different. He is so accurate in his offstage gameplay. Use stepping up to the plate, able to get that D-light. Backing up a little bit here, we're slowing it down, and he's whiffing and giving Marckiemoo all these openings. Wait, interesting that he didn't go for the active input.
Yeah, that was a burned aerial spot dodge on the side of Use, but Marckiemoo just wanted to get him back on the stage. He's still starting to find more hits. Use, though, has Marckiemoo unarmed, tries to read with a jump side air, can't deny the weapon pickup.
Marckiemoo has established he's going to play a little bit slower. He's going to hang on to the side of the stage. The GCD light to be able to catch that cross-up. Oh my god.
He stays low, but there's the recovery from Marckiemoo. He's one stock away from going into the top 8 and knocking our world champion to the elimination side of the bracket.
He is playing so well at the moment. Use is now trying to slow down the pace of the game. He needs to rely on his fundamentals. He needs to play as slowly as Marckiemoo is and force him to approach instead. He's just coming in and coming out. Marckiemoo is dash jumping and no punishes.
Them just staring each other in the face, not really connecting with their attacks. There's the neutral light, waits out the dodge, hits the recovery.
That KO.
Decider.
All right. Let's see what the pace of this last stock is going to be. Is it going to be a 3-1 in Marckiemoo's favor? Is Use going to be the one to play back slowly? He is beginning to get those ladders, but I'm surprised he's not going for these resets on the platform. Maybe he didn't get enough knockback yet, where it would be safe enough.
That was another burn dodge from Marckiemoo. Use starting to find a lot of hits here.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. He has totally evened it up. In fact, he has a very gentle lead for himself at the moment. Neutral into the GCN light. The side light ends up whipping. Can he land?
Misses the neutral air. Marckiemoo able to hit him from below. Yuz staying fused, wants the harder hitting moves right now. Throws it away, wants a sword, but Marckiemoo, this is his opportunity. Hits him with 2 stairs. Yuz gets past, goes for the downlight.
Why did he go off stage? Why did Yuz put himself off stage? He has the chakra comes back. He gets the neutral leg successfully. Yuz is now just going in, going out, looking at Marckiemoo in the face. Who is going to be the first one to commit to an option? Nobody wants to do anything.
Goes for the fadeaway side air, goes for the split into the neutral air, but he doesn't find the neutral air. Side air from Yuz, but it's a split side air, not going to have as much force.
Dodges the weapon, and just like that, Marckiemoo.
Oh!
I can't believe that got there in time.
Marckiemoo able to react. He didn't want to go for the pickup because he knew Yuz was waiting for the punish. Can't find the hit.
Uses platform movement. He gets that side like that could have been it. Oh, there was too far back. Oh my gosh, the neutral. Look at the juggle. This is totally even. Is that the stock? It is. He takes the set. He clutches up. Marckiemoo going to be sending Yuz down into eliminations.
What a clutch from Marckiemoo. Yuz was keeping the pressure. He was hitting him with nair after nair after nair. But Marckiemoo stayed strong, found the one hit he needed, the gravity cancel downlight for the chase dodge recovery. And that's Marckiemoo going into the top 8, going into Championship Sunday.
I am so impressed with how his gameplay has changed over time because, you know,